Hi, I'm Michael McWhertor from Polygon. We're at Treyarch today. I'm with Mike Rufail, eSports advisor at Treyarch, and we're going to look at Call of Duty Black Ops 2's new shoutcasting features. So we're actually in it right now. What are we doing? What are we looking at right now?
We're instantly in shoutcasting mode here, Mike. So we're on board with Fluffy. As we can see, it's the nameplate here on the bottom of the screen. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to use some of these really dynamic controls that allow people out there to shoutcast matches or professional esports leagues, any tournament or event that's holding a Call of Duty event. We're going to be able to use these shoutcasting features to display this to an audience. So really robust features in the game here, and we're going to go ahead and walk through it. You've had a chance to kind of get a little bit familiar with the controls, so why don't you start kind of knock it out and see if you can kind of work your way around shoutcasting a match.
All right, so right now we are looking at a map called Aftermath. This is set in LA. We're playing a game of Domination.
Yep, we're playing Domination.
And so what we're going to do is we're just going to take a look and see what some people are doing in here. So let's go and take a look at the player list. We're going to bring up a little picture-in-picture action of everything. Let's go take a look at Bobo. Let's see what he's up to. So we're gonna switch over to him.
So Bobo, we saw the numbers on the right there. We see that Bobo's on a 5 kill streak at the moment. So what we did is we swapped over to Bobo since he's the hot hand right now, and you were able to pick up on the details about him and then immediately swap back to the full screen first person point of view. Now Bobo is capturing the B flag with a teammate there. He gets taken out by Whiskers. So now that he's on respawn, Mike, why don't we go ahead and show the map overhead feature of the game here in Shoutcaster mode. And so now we see Bobo just respawn, and there he is lit up in the middle of the map. You just swapped over to Fluffy now, so we're able to swap players here in the map overhead. We can kind of pull that picture-in-picture pane back in if we'd like. So this is very dynamic and robust. We're able to do quite a bit with it, and at the moment, you're in that map overhead view, but you can always pull back out of it. This is just kind of a way for the shoutcaster to get right back into the action as fast as possible and bring that viewer back into the game.
So yeah, and so we can also get a little third-person perspective view on everything, so we can kind of get a little bit clearer look at what's going on with a particular player. Unfortunately, he's dead, so let's see what's going on. Let's see who's currently dominating. It's Rex. Let's go see what Rex is doing. Oh,
so Rex has the Lodestar score streak at the moment. Now, this is very similar to a Reaper in Black Ops, but it actually is going to rain down missiles really quickly, and you can actually zoom in, paint the part of the map where you want the missiles to hit. They come down a little bit faster in Black Ops 2, and there you go. Looks like there are a couple players he's going to come in on, and Rex just picks up a nice 2-piece, make that 3, and he gets a 4th there. So he's doing some work. The Lodestar is one of the very high level score streaks in the game, so it's a very, very fun score streak to use, as you can see.
Rex is really bringing up the score for the Mercs. As you can see, there's a little scoreboard up at the top. Shows us our two teams, the current score, and how much time we've got left in this round of domination.
Okay, Rex isn't done with the murder yet, as he rains in a Hellstorm missile. So it's very similar to a Predator in traditional Call of Duties.
Rex with what is that, a 14 kill streak?
Yeah, he's got 15 kills now, so Rex is beasting it up. Not to mention he has Bobo on his team too. Both those players have been doing a phenomenal job all day long here. And looks like Rex is actually going to call in a care package now, and he has another Hellstorm missile, and he just captured the A flag. So Rex is on an ultimate tear right now, seriously doing all sorts of damage for his team. And it looks like he just picked up another kill streak. There's a counter UAV, sorry, it's a score streak. And there you go, calls in the Hellstorm, picks up another kill, racking up, has another UAV. So Rex really beasting it up here.
Yeah, Rex is dominating. Let's go back to the map and see what's going on over here.
So Rex is playing it safe, but he's about to run into a lot of players. So maybe hit X, cut back. He just picked up another kill right there. So that was a really good use of what's going on with that. Now he's got another Hellstorm, and he doesn't manage to get anything with that one.
Well, let's give Rex a break. Wow, he's on a 21 at this point. He is really doing some damage. I have a sneaking suspicion that he works at Treyarch. Yeah, Whiskers takes out our friend Bobo. And let's switch to the other team. Let's say what is this? The FBI that we're looking at right now. Let's see how they're doing. They're way behind, way behind. 68 to 90, 69 to 96 at this point.
Yeah, and so Another thing that we really wanted to make sure was evident to the spectators, they could decipher as much information as quickly as possible at the very top of the screen. So, you know, if you're going to turn to a sporting event, let's say like a football game or a baseball game, you're able to look at the broadcast on television, and there you see the scoreboard, the inning, or, you know, the quarter. You're able to decipher all that information you need to know about the game, who's in the lead, what the score is. You're able to get all that info really quickly in a matter of seconds, and that's what we brought over to Call of Duty as well here in shoutcasting mode. You're able to see exactly what's going on in the game immediately by taking a look at the score panel on top of your screen. Why don't you take a look at the options for me? There you go.
So, Mike, you want to talk a little bit about what we can show and what we can remove from the HUD while you're shoutcasting?
Oh, yes.
Looks like you got a lot of options.
Sure. I mean, we have every option pretty much possible. I mean, you're able to go in and customize the HUD at any point with whatever customized setting you'd like. So you can remove the mini map, you can remove the score panel, you can remove the nameplate, you can remove the score streaks, you can remove all these elements that are on the screen, or you can add them in depending on how you want them. And it really makes for a nice shoutcasting experience, a really great spectating experience. And yeah, there's just a lot going on here. We also have a mode, if you cut back to the players, where we can actually listen into the players communicating at any point by going into picture-in-picture and going back to the players panel here. And if you press left on your D-pad, you'd be able to hear the players communicating. So as you do that, you see Scruffy's mic is kind of lighting up, and so Scruffy's communicating a little bit, and Spot's communicating a little bit. So you can actually hear the players communicating in the game using the listen-in feature, and that's something that a lot of spectators like to do. They like to listen to their favorite players or favorite professional teams communicate with each other and learn from that communication. So that's a great feature here in Black Ops 2.
Well, let's see if we can listen in to what the mercs might have to be saying to each other. Doesn't sound like there's a lot of chatter right now. People mostly focused on just killing each other.
Yeah, it sounds like some ambient noise coming through the mic. They're not really focused too much on speaking, communicating, as they are slaying away here and winning the game. So, well, there you go. Game's wrapped up.
Well, I think it's safe to say that the mercs walked away with that one. And
yeah,
thanks to
Rex went off on a huge tear.
Putting a hurt on everybody. All right, Mike, thank you.